Forgot your name in every breath. Tried to move on but lost my step. The nights were loud, the days too long. I smelled my way through being wrong. I said I'm fine, I said I'm strong, but lies don't sing this broken song. If silence had a voice tonight, it would be screaming for your light. This is what my heart never said when I watched you walk away. Instead, I loved you more than I could show, more than you'll ever know. I held the tears, I held the fear, pretended I didn't need you here. But every word I never said still lives inside my chest.
I learned to breathe through empty space, found your shadow in every phase. I built a life that looks okay, but some part of me still stayed. I let you go, so it seems, but love don't die, it only sleeps.
If time could turn and hear my plea, I'd speak my truth, I'd finally breathe. This is what my heart never said. I was scared of loving you, instead afraid if you saw my pain, you'd walk away again. But love is more than perfect lines, it's staying even when we're not fine. And every word I never said was love I couldn't end.
If you ever doubt what we were, read the scars, they still remember. Every almost, every goodbye, every tear I swallowed dry.
So here's what my heart's saying now. If love's still waiting, I'll show you how. No more silence, no more fear. If you're still there, I'm still here. I won't hide the truth again. I'll love you loud, I'll love you then. Every word I never said, I'm saying it with all I am. If you can hear this melody, it's my heart choosing honestly.
I walk alone where we used to stand. Every dream slipped through my hand. Your goodbye still fills the room like a fading pale perfume. I tried to be what you needed then, but I was lost inside myself again. I loved you quiet, I loved you weak, afraid of words I couldn't speak. Now every prayer sounds the same. I whisper you in the rain. If love still knows my name, tell me it remembers your face. Tell me it hurts the way I do when the night falls without you. If love still knows my name, tell me it hasn't walked away, that somewhere in your heart I stay. If love still knows my name.
I built my days on maybe lies, smiling just to survive. They say time heals, they say move on. still sings your song. I've learned to breathe without your touch, but living never meant this much. 'Cause every road I try to take still bends back to our mistakes. If truth still lives inside your eyes, maybe love's just in disguise. If love still knows my name, maybe it's waiting unashamed. Maybe it's learning how to stay through the scars we made. If love still knows my name, maybe it's stronger than the pain. And every tear that we became still leads us back someday. I don't need perfect, I don't need forever, just a reason to try again together. If you ever feel me in your sleep, that's my heart refusing to leave. If love still knows my name, I'll say the words I never dared. No more silence, no more shame. I love you open, I swear. If love still knows my name, I'll meet you where our truth began. No more running, no more games, just love. If love still knows my If love still knows my name, I'm right here, just the same. The room still holds your empty chair, your perfume fading near the air. We said nothing, let it die. Two proud hearts afraid to cry. I watched your lips try not to shake, as if one word would make us break. We chose quiet over truth, now silence sings the proof. Some goodbyes don't need a sound, they just slowly drag us down. Silence speaks for wrong, it tells the truth we never trust. The love was there, but we were scared to say too much to really care. When silence speaks for us, it screams the words we never touched. I loved you more than I could say, so silence let you walk away.
I replay nights we almost tried, every moment we denied. We held back tears, we held back fire, calling fear a choice, not desire. They say love should feel like home, but ours felt safe being alone. Two hearts hiding in disguise, too afraid to compromise.
If words were brave enough that day, maybe you'd still wanna stay. When silence speaks for us, it's not too late, it's not a curse. Maybe it's asking us to learn that love must speak or love will burn. When silence speaks for us, it's begging truth to break the dust. If I could speak just one last time, I'd say you're between the lines. I'll speak your name, you speak mine. No more silence, speaking lies. No more love left untried. If you're still here, if you still care, I'll say the words I couldn't bear. If love is listening tonight, I'm ready now to speak this time. I folded your letters into my days, try to live life in quieter ways. Every step felt borrowed time, like moving on was crossing a line. I told my heart just let it go, but hearts don't listen, they only know that love don't vanish, love don't fade. It waits where memories are made. I learned to smile, I learned to cope, but healing's just a different hope. I tried to let you go, I really did, I swear, but every road I travel on still finds you standing there. I tried to let you go, like it was something I could choose, but love don't leave so easily, it just learns how to lose.
I packed my dreams in cardboard nights, labeled them wrong instead of right. I chased a version of myself who didn't need nobody else.
But every song, every place still carries some of your face. I'm stronger now, or so it seems, but missing you still feels like me. They say time heals what's torn apart, but time just teaches how to guard. I try to let you go, but love kept pulling me back, not to the pain we used to know, but to the good we had. I try to let you go, but maybe love's not meant to win. Maybe it waits for braver days to try. If you're still calling my name, I'll meet you where we broke apart. Not to run, but to stay. I won't try to let you go. If love still wants a chance, I'll hold you with a fearless heart and let forever dance. We stood there counting all our scars, like proof of who we really are. Your eyes were brave, your hands unsure, as if goodbye could be a cure. We said the words we had rehearsed, but none of them could break the hurt. 'Cause underneath the calm we showed lived every truth we never told. Some endings don't mean it's done, they mean the hardest parts begun. There's a truth between goodbye, hidden in the tears we hide. Love don't vanish when we part, it just breaks into the heart. There's a truth between goodbye, in the way we couldn't try. We didn't stop because we lied. We stopped 'cause love was still alive. I walked away but felt you stay. In every word I couldn't say, I learned to smile, I learned to stand, but never learned to not reach back. They say some love is meant to end, but this one feels like a bend. A pause in time, a breath too long, a silence where you still belong. If distance teaches us to see, then maybe this is honesty. There's a truth between goodbye, that love is more than wrong or right. It's choosing space, not choosing fear, when staying hurts more than leaving here. There's a truth between goodbye, that some hearts break to realize not every loss is meant to die. I still know where your memory lives, in the corner of every what if, in the songs I don't skip anymore, in the quiet behind closed doors. Your name sleeps in old routines, coffee cups and broken dreams. I move the furniture, change the view, but nothing moves the truth of you. They say time erases pain, but it just learns a softer name. That's where your memory lives, not in the past, not in regrets, but in the spaces I still miss between my breath and tenderness. That's where your memory lives, in every love I can't replace. I don't cry, I don't forgive, I just remember this place.
I learned to laugh without your sound, learn how to let the sun go down. Some days I'm strong, some days I'm not. Healing's never what they taught.
I don't need you to come back, I just need truth, not the act. That what we had was something real, something time could it, but as a chapter done right, that's where your memory lives. And I finally understand some love stays to guide the heart, not to break it in the end. You're not gone, you just live somewhere kinder I've lost the map, I burned the plan. Nothing left the way I am. Every dream I tried to say fell apart along the way. I've been strung upon the loan, built these walls from skin and bone. Every door I used to close now leads back who I know. I'm tired of running from the truth. There's nothing left to lose but you. Forever I live who you are, pride to keep, no lies to use. I've given up on playing safe. I'd rather break than walk away. There's nothing left to lose but you. No guard to, no heart to prove. If loving you's my themes, my life, find love, fall with all.
I've seen who I become alone. A quiet house, a ringing phone. I wear my strength like borrowed clothes, but underneath the truth still shows. They say love should never beg, but fear has kept me on this edge. If I don't speak, if I don't try, then this love slowly dies. I don't need promises brand new, just one reason to choose you. There's nothing left to lose but you. I've lost the rest, I'm telling the truth. No more maybe, no disguise. I'm done with half-hearted goodbyes. There's nothing left to lose but you. If you feel this too, say you do. I'm standing here with open hands. This is where I stand. If you walk away, I'll survive, but I won't pretend I didn't try. I won't regret the words I say. I'll regret the silence if I stay. There's nothing left to lose but you. There's everything to gain if it's true. If love still lives between our scars, let's stop pretending who we are. There's nothing left to lose but you. So here's my heart, not bulletproof. If this is where our story ends, at least I loved you without defense. Nothing left to lose but you. We were fragile, we were young, counting stars before they're gone. Every promise felt like gold
till the years began to pour.
The world kept changing, we stood still, learning love against our will, holding on with tired hands, trying hard to understand.
They said nothing ever said, but we stayed anyway.
We loved against the fall of time, when every clock was not our side,
When days grew cold, when hearts went tight, we loved against the fall of time.
every scar, every line, every wrong still felt like right. If loving you was our right,
We loved against the fall of time. We watched seasons test our names till they turned our fire into flame. Somewhere hope began to bend, but love refused to reach the end. I saw fear inside your eyes, same as mine, just different lies. Still you stay, still I stay,
choosing us in quiet ways.
if forever's just a word.
We made it real when it hurt.
We loved against the fall of time, when giving up felt easier. Every goodbye we survived made our hearts believers. Through the cracks, through the fight, through the doubt that filled the night, we didn't win, we didn't shine. We loved against the fall of time. If tomorrow takes you far, know you changed the way I am. I don't fear the end anymore, 'cause love like this is more. We love against the fall of time, when our hands are older now. When memories blur the lines, I'll still remember how. Every breath, every sign, every beat that once was mine. If this is where our stars align, we loved against the fall of time. When time lets go, our love won't. I gave you every broken dream, every hope I couldn't keep. I laid my heart down in your hands and trusted you'd understand. I bent my rules, I crossed my lines, called it love, ignored the signs. I stayed when leaving felt too hard. I loved you past the point of scars. I didn't know how to be strong, I only knew how to hold on. I gave you everything I had, every piece, the good, the bad. I loved you when it hurt like hell, when losing you felt worse than death. I gave you everything I had, not to win, not to be safe, just to know when it was done. I was honest in my love. I watched myself begin to fade, trying to keep you unafraid. I learned to smile, learned to bend, mistook survival for pretend. They say love shouldn't cost your soul, but no one tells you where to go. just softer, not the same. I gave you everything I had, and I'd do it once again. 'Cause loving you was never wrong, even if it couldn't last till the end. I gave you everything I had. Now I give myself a chance.
We've been walking through the dark, holding pieces of our hearts. Every scar a story told, every tear a quiet soul.
We've been bruised, but still we stand, learning how to reach again. Afraid, but braver than before, knocking on love's broken door. We almost lost what we still feel, but pain taught us what is real. Our hearts refuse to break, even when the night stays long. We bend, we ache, but still remain, still believing in this song. Our hearts refuse to break, after all the love we've lost. We choose to stay, we choose the flame, no matter what the cost. We said goodbye 1,000 ways, still found home in shared mistakes. Every fall taught us to rise, every truth behind the lies. We don't promise perfect days, just a love that dares to stay in a world that pulls apart. We keep choosing who we are. If love is fragile, let it be. We'll guard it carefully. Our hearts refuse to break when the past comes crashing in. We hold the line, we hold the faith that love's worth trying again. Our hearts refuse to break, not because it doesn't hurt, but 'cause healing's what we make from every lesson learned. If tomorrow tests our names, if time tries to change our shape, I'll be here, you won't stand alone. Love has made this heart a home. Our hearts refuse to break when the world says let it go. We'll write our own escape from every fear we know. Our hearts refuse to break. This is how our story starts, not with promises we fake, but with two unbroken hearts. We're still here, and that's enough.